So we are back, and a little bit later on starting the normal today. But yesterday we finally got our tier 6 relic and we have gone for the invention relic. So what I've been doing today, a little bit of admin. I've not really been on the game too much today. Painting the house, so was painting downstairs for most of the day. But what I've done is just finished off the installed bars needed for my tier 60 and tier 70 necromancy weapon upgrades. Now, on Reddit, I've seen a post from one of the mods to say that the quest changes are coming on Thursday, which means we don't actually have to do any quests to do Rizal. Now, whether that's going to affect Keely's task, I don't know. Same with Hermit as well, we don't need quests to do them. But I think at some point as well, we'll have to do them anyway. They are quite good Necromancy XP as well. So, both Ghost Ahoy and the Necromancy quest, as well as Dig Sites, will be done at some point this week. But that's not what we're going to go through. We're going to go through the fact that we now have Invention. And not only that as well, last night, because I've done soul searching, I was able to go and do the method for crafting. I can only say, if you haven't got 80 crafting yet, or if you want to train crafting on leagues, go and do soul searching and use the Gates of Eladinis. It was crazy XP. I probably got from 61 to 80 crafting in like 20 minutes. It was crazy. All you do, craft on the moonstones. Once you die, start again, go back to the moonstones. So easy. But the big news is 81 divination, 80 smithing, and 80 crafting means that we are now ready to go and do invention. Now, invention is nice in itself, but the fact that we can now do the alchemy and disassembling and also have a 65% chance to save on what we're alchemy or disassembling means it's going to be really big now to get the cash stack up. This perk is basically an instant money glitch, especially once you have enough cash to start buying some magic stones. Once you can buy magic stones, that's when you can make some real cash. And that's what we need at the minute. So the cash will be able to fund things like quicker construction, fletching. We can go and buy all the arrow shafts and the arrow tips from the Rangers Guild. And then also prayer as well from Prif. We can also buy farming if we want to. I don't think we can buy herblore. But again, skills we can spend money on will make it a lot easier. So what we need to go and do is do the invention tutorial. So for this, I need to spot where Doc is. There he is. And we can start doing this. I'm going to sort of like rush through it and then we'll get to the end. And then basically I'm just going to talk through how I plan to do invention. It's pretty much like all the other creators have been doing. It's basically gizmos and just powering through gizmos because we have unlimited materials, which is one of the reasons why I picked this, as well as the vast other reasons for the invention, is you don't need to go and hunt your own materials. You don't need to go and hunt your own materials. You have infinite supplies, which basically means you can go for the top tier PVM in perks. All you've just got to do is just put the time to get them, which, again, if you've 120, if you're a higher invention level, that really won't take much. So, I'm going to do the invention tutorial. I'll be back very soon, and yeah, we'll run through what level we get. So, there we go. The invention tutorial is completed. 200 points for that, which, yeah, we'll always say that. Now, invention is going to be very important for a couple of things. Invention is basically going to give us a chance to get our first 95, first 99, first 200 mil, first 120. It's going to be an awful lot of points. Not only that, I've also hit 2000 total level and also level 10 in every skill as well. So that's pretty nice. So 2000 total level is very good. And again, it shows you just how much progress we're making. Level 15 invention is where we're going to start. So basically the emphasis of this and how we're going to get like a high level of invention. And don't get me wrong, for most of invention, I will sort of skip this because no one wants to see me do this for a couple of, well, probably an hour or two. But again, I'll just go over the highlights when we hit stuff as well. So what we're going to do is basically AFK and make gizmo shells. And then once we've made enough gizmo shells, basically we'll just go and make perks. And then, yeah, go from there, really. The XP you're going to get from doing weapon gizmos or any form of gizmos is going to be absolutely incredible. So, yeah, we're just going to sit in AFK away. The good thing is we get a little bit of crafting XP as well as invention XP, which the invention XP on this is crazy. Yes, invention is a bit more scaled up, but it won't take us too long to get this 99, 120, whatever. It could be my nice little AFK for a bit because we were running out of it as well. Now we've got our divination sorted. We did some energy last night for our AFK. Fought for infantry where it needs to be. We've got a decent amount of food. This can now be the new AFK and stuff as well. So with invention, that's going to be a big chunk of points towards tier 7. Not only that as well, things like God Wars Dungeon will also be a big chunk of points as well. I just need to make the upgrades to my necromancy armors before we can go and do that. And I think at some point as well, I am going to do a little trip to the Abyss. 70 attack means I can wield the Darok's Great Axe. That will also be a decent point task. 70 defense will mean I can wear Necronium. And then also as well, 70 attack range and I've already got mage. It means I can do all the crystal weaponry. Now I've got cash as well. So invention, both for leveling and also alchemy and disassembling for profit, is very important. And then we can go and spend all that money trying to get the task done a lot quicker. But this is going to be me for the next couple of hours. I'll come back when stuff's a bit more interesting and when we're going to go and do stuff as well. But we've made a lot of progress AFKing, and I want to make that a bit more visible if possible. But 8.5k points is going to be quite the push to get it. I think we can do it. Obviously, we've got things like Anachronia. Anachronia is something we can 100% get done. And there's little things with Anachronia as well, like Rex Matriarchs. Rex Matriarchs just for 1 kill is going to be a hard task. That will be pretty easy. We need to go and do some more clues. Again, just need to find the will to want to go and do them. And also Herblore and farming have kind of like sort of phased out a bit. We need to go and get some more Herblore seeds. So yeah, we've got plenty more stuff to keep going for. And I really, really want to try and get as high rank as possible for the trophies. Again, I said it a couple episodes ago, don't think I'll get the Dragon Trophy because I don't think I've just got that much time in it. So for the rest of tonight, like I said, I'm just going to go and get my invention level up as high as I want to get it up to. And then there's plenty of stuff in the bank to clean up and also to out. And then after that, we'll go and buy some magic stones. And then hopefully tomorrow we are here with a decent cash stack. And then we can roll out what the plan is to do with both cash and with the account going forward to push for as many points as possible. So a little while later, and as you can see by the bank, a lot of weapon gizmos later, we have just hit level 95 invention, which is pretty big for us because that's going to give us a 200 point task for reaching level 95 in any skill. Now, I really thought it was going to be mining, which we got there first, but the sheer speed on the gizmos, especially, you just saw I've just got 180k XP for just doing 1 gizmo. I'm now at a point where I'm using third age because I think that's the best one. I don't know. Either way, it's quick. So I basically just sit here and spam a whole invo. Would be a bit more efficient if I put my necromancy supplies in, but I just came back from AFK for a little bit as well. So yeah, we pretty much do the whole invo and we're at 98. So what I'll do, I'll actually chuck that into the bank. What would be really nice though is if we could get an option to destroy the weapon gizmos we created easily. The only way to destroy weapon gizmos is to disassemble, and because of the perk we've got from invention, we have a chance of saving it, so it's really, really long. And the sheer amount of bank space it's keeping as well, kind of need to get rid of them. So hopefully we fix that on Thursday when they release the stuff for the quest as well. But with this, we are actually going to get to our first 99, and it's going to be invention. So there we go, 101 invention, 200 leagues points for 99 invention as well. Just under 14,000 points, and we've nearly chipped 1,000 points off, and all we've really done is just do things with invention. We've done a tutorial, we've got 95, and then now we've also just got 99. So yeah, really, really good. In terms of what I'm going to do next, I think as soon as I can do equipment separators, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I've unlocked them yet. I think I've been robbed of my world feed as well because I was like going through different levels, so we got through 99 quite quick. But 101 in terms of the highest stuff. I want to see what level the separator is because that's going to be what we do for a while. 115. So we've still got plenty of time to keep doing with gizmos. So yeah, I don't know if anything is actually better, but I'm just going to continue with the third age because again, like the speed of it is just crazy. So yeah, I don't think I'll come with anything else for invention apart from when we get to 120. At some point, we'll kit out all of our armors and stuff. So we'll do like a run through of what I'm going to do for the armors. And apart from that, I'm going to go and do a little bit of alchemy, so we've got some cash to talk through tomorrow about what our big game plan is. But just going to finish off there with 103 invention. I'm going to rattle through the rest of these for tonight and then see how we get on and what level we're going to get to. Also, creeping in is another elite task, 200 points for the 50 million invention XP, crushing our way through to the 115 we need for them separators. Them separators will be our AFK training, but yeah, we're flying. I didn't realise it'd be this quick. Obviously, like, you see the spam of people getting, like, 120, 200 mil invention. You knew it'd be quick. This was just something else. Like, I've probably been doing this for 40 minutes, if that. I'm just watching, like, YouTube videos, just sit spam clicking, which is why I'm sort of messing up now. But yeah, really, really quick. Again, I didn't expect to get another 200 points, but we could definitely, by the time we get to, like, 120... hit like 7.5k to tier 7, and tier 7 from the videos I've seen is gonna do bits. I can't turn away from the book. The book is gonna have to be the one we go for because the damage from the books just seems to be that crazy. It just seems to be so worth it. But yeah, we're gonna continue spamming for a little bit longer. Once we get to 115, then we'll go on to equipment siphons, 111, so maybe another invo or two. We'll go to equipment siphons all the way to 200 mil. They seem to be nice and AFK. They stack up to 60, so they could be a nice little AFK task to do, rather than just sit here and spam. So I might go and like work on the cash stack afterwards. And yeah, I don't expect to be back, but if we are back, it's because we've got some massive center points. I don't think I'll do 120 tonight. I'll do 120 like tomorrow because I can AFK the separators while painting. So yeah, I'm going to leave you there, and then I'll be back for tomorrow. But hope you guys have enjoyed the video. So hope you guys are still enjoying the progress. Obviously, there's so much to leagues. I want to just keep showing you guys as much as what I'm doing. Thank you guys so much for the support. Really, really do appreciate all the help you've done for the channel. If you are enjoying anything, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.